This is the river south of Chieh. Massive amounts of water. This will happen to have over a meter of rain in one location. Wind spraying through the air. Look at that hydraulic jump. Just so we can see that. The rain is approaching 2 meters.
That's incredible. That's a former Weather Channel intern showing us firsthand the incredible dangers of typhoons and hurricane. Owen Shieh and Nick Engerer are in, let me see if I get this right, Chieh, reporting on what is now Tropical Storm Morakot. And Owen and Nick joined us now on the phone. And guys, that was some pretty amazing video. Can you tell me a little bit right now what was going on there? Did that dam hold or was it failing?
That dam was actually still holding. It was just overtopped. The river was raging, as you can see in the video. That was farther upstream than when we first saw the river. But the dam was still in one piece. The water was just pouring over it into the river.
All right, did you hear about any flooding from this river? Obviously, there's a huge volume of water coming down here. Was there some flooding farther downstream?
Yeah, actually, there was a lot of flooding on the sides of the river. The rivers are surprisingly taking a lot of water very well. It's been very impressive, the drainage systems here, especially in the cities. We've only seen minor flooding here in Chieh. I know some of the other cities are seeing a lot more flooding, especially in the southern end of like Tainan. But here in Chieh, things have been under control.
Any power outages, guys, there? I mean, are things holding up pretty well that way?
Actually, the city we're in, downtown Chieh, is actually fine in terms of power. But we had traveled a little bit farther south of the southern suburbs and all the lights were out. So we were assuming that there was power outages south of the city.
One more question on that dam that we're looking at here. How high is that particular dam and how high did the water have to go to overtop it, do you think?
Now, it's very hard to tell because the water was so high on both sides. The water was falling a good 15 feet. I'm guessing the dam's probably somewhere between 25 to 30 feet tall, would be at the max, I would see. The water was falling about 15 feet, and then what you see on the other side is what's called a hydraulic jump in the water, and that was jumping up about 10 to 15 feet in the air. Very, very impressive.
Very impressive on the video here. And guys, did you get any reports or heard anything about how much rain actually fell there to cause that kind of a rush of water?
Yes, actually, we've been watching the local news, piecing together the Chinese. We have 1,400 millimeters at least in Chieh County. And Chieh County includes the coastal as well as the mountainous areas inland. So this value is most likely for the mountainous areas. They did not specify exactly where.
Yeah, and of course all that water had to rush down. Is anybody still in any shelters or is everything pretty much quieting down and people coming, getting back into their homes?
Well, actually, the rain here is not over. Viewing the radar reflectivity, as we have been paying very close attention to it, the rain is not even close to being over here. So we're expecting, some of the estimates are 500 more millimeters of rain, which is another half meter of rain here. So people still need to be being cautious. A lot of people are staying inside. It's funny, those cities don't really shut down here in typhoons. These people are very brave and have a high resolve for such things. So they're still out and about, but there are some flooded areas where people have to stay indoors.
All right, that was Owen Shieh and Nick Engerer. Guys, thanks for getting out there and getting us these incredible pictures there and reporting on Morakot as it moves inland. Some spectacular, spectacular pictures there. We really appreciate that. All right, Heather, the weather alert.